From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. And on the hill, the lefty, Cade Povich. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go now, Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. O'Neill takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Liner snagged at first. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back now at Oriole Park. And today's starter, Chris Bubich. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Right fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
No, that's in.
That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate. But when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Brings it in, and there's 2 down. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso, the leading home run hitter in the American League. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. On the ground, out to short. Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1.
First time that I saw you was the second that I knew. I wouldn't mind my 9 to 5 if I was coming home to you.
Top of the second, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Nice grab. To first. Nicely done for the out. Povich with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Salvador Perez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
That missed.
Some
That's the
pitchers
ball.
can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Outside low. Ball 3. Second inning here. No score. And that's outside.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
1 down. Jonathan India at the plate. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Flips it. There's 1. On to first, double play. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Baltimore, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And next for the Orioles, Taylor Ward.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Foul ball there.
Ball.
Rutschman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whip to second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Two down, nobody on. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Orioles held in check there. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope. The better days are coming for all my kinfolk. In the past, all the days where you been broke, been hurt, been scarred, been hard. I'm not saying that it's easy, but get smart.
That one out to right. O'Neal should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here comes Lane Thomas. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, Cameron Meisner.
Oh.
Meisner in his 2nd season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. 1-1 now. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 1-2. In the dirt. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 2nd out. So the Royals batting order turns over. Isaac Collins, the next to hit.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Runner on the move.
That miss, that's the ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
The Royals looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And it's even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Home half of the 3rd coming up, no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do we major. Gotta grind till the take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
Just missed.
That's in.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Thomas gets under it. 1 away.
Batting 8th, first baseman,
Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Basallo
No, that missed.
recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. The 1-0. On the ground to first, Pasquantino takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jeremiah.
Digging in, Jeremiah Jackson.
Hee-haw!
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill.
Hee-haw! No, that missed. That's a ball.
Jackson off of first with 2 away. Center field. And the inning is over. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The 0-1. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the 3rd baseman, Michael Garcia.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Ball
Well,
outside.
here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Base hit. Here comes Witt around 3rd. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands on.
Runner takes off. Pasquantino at the plate now, and that's strike 1. What a stop. There's 1. To first, double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Heck what?
Perez with some impressive production lately.
Ball.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Henderson over to first in time. That ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Bottom 4, here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson with another scorching run of play lately. Here comes the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Thomas on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Alonso working through some struggles lately.
Ball.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced
Outside.
vet.
That's the
He'll
ball.
probably right the ship soon.
Base knock center field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hit on the ground to short. On to first.
Get out of there.
Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Colton.
Singy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour, and, you know, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not throwing off the mound.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the fifth. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That one lifted to left. And a quick out, number 1. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Right side, Jackson. In plenty of time to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Thomas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. KC down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Oh, 1 now. This one popped up. Witt takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Samuel.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Samuel Basallo. He's 0 for 1. The Orioles trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball.
That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Jeremiah.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bouncer to second. Massey gets him easily, ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Swagger when I step, walk in looking like a gem, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. She be in the city, opposite of innocent. And Benny told up friends, to bring a friend. Took a girl from the podium. Now the guys in here, I sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life.
Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit.
Right fielder, Cameron Meisner.
On the ground, right side. Jackson tosses to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
For the Royals, left fielder, Isaac Collins.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins. And that drops in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
On the ground. And that one handled. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
So a man at first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Runner takes off. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
And that's gets a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Witt wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
Ball!
You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up. Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And a ground ball to first. Can't glove it cleanly. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So one left for Kansas City. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the sun rises, you're my number one, my sunshine.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one fouled off. The Orioles down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch misses. Alonso working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on a line, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. So 2 down, Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Helsley is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
your footsteps through the dark. The colors shape an amazing display, but aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The famous traces that Jay left to paint in that.